was just the gift that kept on giving. Everywhere you turned, there was Christopher Maloney, for God's sake.
It was the best comedy of errors ever. 9 years on from that iconic moment, we're joined by the legendary celebrity Big Brother housemate behind it all, the one, the only. It's Tiffany Pollard.
Good
it's
morning.
So good.
How are you, Tiffany?
Good
I'm
to see
so
you.
good. Thank you for having me. I'm so ready to talk to you guys.
Oh, we're ready for you as well. I mean, take us back to 2016, that moment you got invited to go into Celebrity Big Brother. You're an American who has no clue who any of these celebrities are.
Yes.
What's your thinking behind doing it, and why did you even think of doing it?
Well, a big shout out to Craig Johnson-Pass. Hello, who put me on the show. And I seriously went into the house thinking that everybody would know that I'm the HBIC, I'm reality royalty, but not in the Celebrity Big Brother house. They didn't know who I was. They thought I was the coffee girl. Go make us a cup of tea. Like, that's how it was.
So, had you any idea what to expect when you walked in? Have they told you you'd be, sleeping together and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, no, sweetheart. I didn't get downloaded with all the tea. Like, they just kind of, splattered a little here and there. Because I thought I could drink all day and do whatever I wanted and even leave the house and go shopping.
Oh.
Like, I didn't know everything would just take place in the house and just be contained in the house like that. And I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And isn't it weird when they take your phone off you? You haven't got your phone. Isn't it weird how quickly you adapt to it and how quickly you become OK with the cameras and how quickly you acclimatise?
I never became OK with any of it. I'm like, OK, this is good, but not good, but it's good, and it's a little bit of fun as well. It's an experience. Like, if you're not in there, you won't get it. But you get it, because you've done it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
Tiffany, how long was it when you were in there before the iconic David Gest moment happened? Was it do you remember? Was it
I want to say I was in there a good 8 days, maybe, because I wasn't really building any friendships too tough, but it just was a struggle. And when Angie said David, what other David was I coming in contact with?
Of course.
It made so much sense. And also, he hadn't been very well, had he?
Right.
David Gest had been quite ill. So the thought of it was quite natural thinking to think that maybe he died. Because he hadn't been well.
I mean, he was so sick and so pink, and his eyes were red. Like, he was sweating all the time. He was so sick.
And behind the scenes, had he been taken out as well?
Oh, my goodness, he had to be taken out, and he was on medication. Poor thing. I just figured he died.
I actually hate laughing.
Yeah.
Because, it's like David Bowie did actually die.
Yeah.
She was traumatised, and you in that moment was doing your big over-the-top Caribbean... literally, you was distraught. That's natural. It wasn't over the top. That was kind of mild.
Exactly.
I watch you. I think you're quite mild, actually.
I'm so stubborn. I was just gonna stay thinking that it was David Gest. Like, once they told me David Bowie, it still didn't register. I'm thinking, okay, but she told me David, so how was I wrong?
But also in those moments, sometimes the only thing you can do is laugh, right? Because everywhere, wherever you went, because you don't know any of these people, but we all know them from being on TV.
Yeah,
and, some of them are more famous than others.
Yeah.
So you go out and suddenly you're talking to an X Factor finalist and it's going, David's dead. And the guy from EastEnders goes out of a jacuzzi. I'm like, oh, there he is. Wherever you look, it's isn't it? It's just
so true.
It just keeps on giving. Like Daniel Westbrook's going, not that David.
But then it gets...
every time I watch it, I'm getting something else from it.
But then it gets worse because you then find out he's not dead. In that moment, what was you thinking? Because you stormed out.
Yeah, I still didn't believe it. I was gonna have to check his body and see if he was really alive or dead, because to me, he was dead. Because when she said David, I was just gonna hold on to it. He died. That's all I was gonna...
Look how angry you are.
Yeah,
you want to fight her.
Yeah, I was so upset. Don't play with me like that, Angie. She really played on my nerves.
So after this whole situation, was you able to say sorry? Did you take responsibility for what happened?
I don't know how to apologize to anyone.
Well, to be fair, you didn't really do anything wrong.
Thank you.
No, she didn't. She didn't.
No one really did anything wrong.
Nobody did anything wrong.
It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
It was so good, though.
So when you're in there, you and Gemma Collins didn't get on very well, did you? What?
No, we did not.
Well, you did in the beginning, because she gave you a lovely pair of shoes.
She did.
And you were so grateful for those shoes.
It was my birthday.
And you were like, that's so kind.
Yes. They were designer shoes.
They were designer shoes.
Yes.
How nice is that for someone to do that
I
for
was
you?
excited. This was like a $3,000 pair of shoes, so I thought.
So kind. And then how did you find out that she kind of wanted those shoes back?
She went into my cubby and took the shoes. And one of the housemates told me, oh, Gemma took her shoes back, sweetheart, because you wouldn't apologize to Angie about the David situation. I was like, honey, I would have given you those shoes back because her big everything knocked stones out of those shoes. I did look at those shoes and examine them. They were missing so many diamonds, girl. She could have kept them.
Well, there was a moment. You gave us an iconic moment in the diary room. Let's take a look.
There we go.
And the shoes that she gave me were not something that I would particularly buy for myself. They were old maiden type of shoes. And she said that those shoes were meant to be worn on a beautiful woman. So if that's the case, she should have put them back on the rack, and she should never even purchase them because she was unqualified to own those shoes if that's the case. And I think Gemma is just a disgrace.
I know you're friends now.
Who said that?
Are you and Gemma, have you made up? I mean, do you DM each other and are you back?
We will never be that close, Allison. But
Okay.
what she did say when I left the house, she said, well done.
It is amazing, though.
I took
It's
that.
only like you two would understand it because you've been in there. Just
Yeah.
how the small things. And when we're watching it,
Really upset you.
We're watching it. We're like, oh, this is everything. But when it's the small things like that that really upset you. Isn't
Oh,
it?
it's
the
huge.
stuff you hold on to.
Yeah.
It's a massive thing.
Yeah, and you have to storm to the room to get the alcohol, or else
Yeah.
all the boys take it,
They
and you
get
can't
it.
get any wine that night. Like, it's a
Tiffany's
madhouse.
wine. You got to
Yeah.
have Tiffany's wine. Tiffany, what? Are you glad you went in?
So glad.
Yeah.
I would do it again and again and again and again.
Oh, I'd love you to see you go back in this one. What do you make of the housemates?
I think it's a very interesting house. I think it's a very opinionated house, and there's some love connections going on. And just one housemate just won't be quiet. Her opinion is all over the place.
Who's that?
Trisha?
Oh, yeah.
Are you feeling Trisha? You're not feeling
Oh
Trisha?
my goodness, I could not live with Trisha because, bless her,
Controversial.
I would wind up telling her, hey, sweetie, like, you're not an expert on this topic.
So who's your favourite then?
My favorite, I would have to say, JoJo is crushing it right
she
now.
is.
She really is. I would love to live with her.
Well, you crushed it, Tiffany.
Tiffany,
You
have
came
made
here,
my
you
day.
crushed, you conquered, you mic dropped, you're out. Celebrity Big Brother, late and live airs tonight at 10:30 on ITV2. Thank you.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks,
Hi,
Tiffany.
everyone. Just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.